everyone, the car's all loaded up with fishing tackle and I'm on my way over to South Landing at Flamborough again to fish the East Coast Kayak Anglers charity fishing competition. It's a competition, I've fished it for the past 3 years. It's a great little competition, very friendly, it's just a good laugh. All in aid of the RNLI, our lifeboat services, so it's a really good cause. Originally it was supposed to be last week and I couldn't fish it because I was on holiday, but then a lot of other people couldn't fish it, so they've changed the dates and a couple of lads have reorganised it for this weekend, so hopefully it should be a good turnout and we could raise lots of money for charity. There are big tides today, so there'll be a lot of water movement, so that will make it interesting. And the competition itself is split into 2 categories this year: biggest fish or heaviest fish, cod or pollock, and a species competition, so as many different species as you can, which will get you in with prizes as well, hopefully. So that should be quite interesting. And if you want, you don't have to fish one or the other, you can fish them both. So I'll probably end up doing that. So while I've got a long drive to do, it's 5:30 in the morning, so I've got about another 70 miles to do, so I'll catch up with you when I get there. Okay, bye. I'm just trawling a shallow diving lure. It's running at about 3 foot below the surface and I'm in 9 foot of water. So we'll see what happens here. Nice wrasse. Get in there. Get that, Carl. Look at that beauty. Another little pollock. It does. Just a little bit further on. Shallow. Yeah, I'm going to head back round soon. Just missed a nice bass that came off when I started to reel in. So I've just changed my lure to the old faithful bass lure, and I cast out. It was in the water about a minute, and it took me by surprise. And when I grabbed the rod and started reeling in, it came off. But there was a bit of weight behind it, so it would have been a decent fish. So I'll carry on down here and see what happens. See if I can pick up another one.
out with third with a £5 2-ounce cod called Fisher. Oh, sorry, mate. It's one of these. Yeah, Paul. There's that guy, mate. Get him, mate, yeah? Right, second on the big fish, the ECKA, £5 4-ounce cod. And the first prize, Cal Beverage, £5 14-ounce pollock.
Well, just on my way home from the East Coast Kayak Anglers fishing competition. It was a good day, weather has been fantastic. Turnout was about 25 to 30 people, which was a good turnout really, to say it was last minute. It was only being announced a week ago that it was happening, so it's really good. Fishing, well, I started off trolling a hard lure, deep diver, sorry, a shallow diver to start with, hoping to pick up a bass, but no, I didn't get a bass. So I changed tactics and tried a deep diver in a colour that I use quite often that I catch pollock on, and I didn't do any good with that. So I tried the reefs and the areas I know that hold pollock, and no, it weren't to be. So then I thought, well, I'll change tactics because it's a biggest fish, heaviest fish or species competition. So I thought, well, I'll do some jigging, see if I can catch a cod, because sometimes you never know, it throws up a decent sized cod in the area that I was fishing. So I did some jigging for the cod. I got a cod, but I think it was only about £2, so that ended up going back. And then I got a mackerel, which you can't include in a species competition, the mackerel. So I had a cod, so I thought, well, I'll head inshore a bit and do some bait fishing, see if I could pick up some more species that way. So I paddled inshore a bit and tied off to a pot buoy, and I had some black lug and squid, so I did a combination of that on a 2-hook flapper rig, and I managed to get a decent sized wrasse, so that counted as a species. But then it sort of went quiet, so I got bored of bait fishing, so I thought, right, back on the lures. So I started off with the same lure that I was using earlier on, a deep diver. And then I thought, well, I'll change the colour pattern, see if I could, see if it, you know, any fish would be interested in a different colour. And then, so I changed it to a golden lure, deep diver, and it was fish on more or less within the first 2 minutes. I managed to get a decent pollock, which put up a good fight, and I thought, well, it'll put me in top 5 placing, maybe, because it was a decent weight. So I carried on with that lure, and I had quite a few more pollock all around the £3 mark. So soon it was time to head back, I kept on trolling lures, and I swapped lures, but when I got round Flamborough Head, we had quite a headwind and it was choppy with the sea, so it was quite hard work. So I ended up having a long, slow paddle back. So I tried trolling a lure to see if I could pick up a decent bass, but I didn't get a bass. And then I ended up, like I said, just having a long paddle back. So we got the kayaks out of the water and had the weigh in, and did quite a few weighed fish in. A lot was around the £3 mark. One of the lads, he had a £5 4 ounce, I think it were, cod, which was a good decent sized cod, and I managed to take first prize by having a £5 14 ounce pollock. So I managed to win the kayak, which was a Fatyak kayak, and got first prize, so I'm really happy about that. And I made up with that first place. So there we go. I'd like to thank Fatyak Kayaks for donating the kayakers for the prize at such short notice as well. They're good little kayaks, they're great for surfing in surf and also fishing out of. A lot of people fish out of them. It's only a small kayak, but you'd be surprised. So I've got another kayak to add to my collection, so maybe I'll do a review on that later on sometime in the year. Well, that's it. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any comments or questions, leave them in the comments box below, please, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. So, well, hope you enjoyed the video, like I said, and I'll catch you next video. Bye.